Welcome to part 3 of my series of courses on blood pressure. In this part, we are going to try and unlock the power of exercise, sleep, and mindfulness-based practices in blood pressure management. Most of the time, high blood pressure has no obvious symptoms. Many people with high blood pressure don't even know they have it. The best way to protect yourself is being aware of your risks and making changes that matter. High blood pressure develops slowly over time and can be related to many dietary and lifestyle mistakes people are making, unknowingly or maybe knowingly. You see, there is not much that can be done about your genetics, but you can certainly take your health in your own hands by controlling your environment. That is your diet and your lifestyle. High blood pressure can be managed effectively through lifestyle changes in conjunction with medical intervention. We need an integrative approach. I would urge all of you to do all you can to avoid this serious health condition that can be playing the role of a silent killer in your life. If you missed out part 1 of my series of courses on blood pressure, I would highly recommend that you check out that one as well. It was all about facts that you really need to know about blood pressure. In that one, I discussed blood pressure, heart rate and pulse in detail, underlying causes, risk factors and symptoms of high and low blood pressure, health risks of uncontrolled hypertension. We also talked about clear signs of a heart attack and stroke. And finally, I talked about metabolic syndrome and how is it linked to heart health, especially blood pressure. Part 2 was all about nutrition for managing blood pressure. In this one, we discussed the dietary guidelines for managing blood pressure, especially the DASH diet plan. We talked about sodium and potassium and their role in managing blood pressure. We learned how to read the nutrition facts label. Then we moved on to specific nutrients, foods, herbs and spices that are beneficial in lowering blood pressure. There was a bonus lecture on blood pressure friendly drinks. And finally, we concluded by learning about intermittent fasting and its role in helping us reach our optimal health and well-being. In this course, which is part 3 of the series of courses on blood pressure, we are going to unlock the power of exercise, sleep, and mindfulness-based practices in controlling our blood pressure. We will begin by learning about the importance of regular exercise in keeping our blood pressure in check. We will talk about various types and intensity of exercise that's right for you. We'll also learn how sleep is really crucial in managing blood pressure and ways to improve your sleep. We will talk about the importance of weight management in regulating blood pressure. Then we will move on to learning more about the role of stress management in keeping blood pressure in check. In this part, we are going to learn about the power of meditation, the power of positive affirmations, the importance of yoga and breathing exercises, which is known as pranayama for controlling your blood pressure. We'll also learn about the power of forgiveness and the power of gratitude. Then we will move on to learning about time management for stress management, which in turn is going to help you control your blood pressure. Then we will learn about how important it is to maintain healthy relationships. And finally, we will conclude this course by trying to know the purpose of our life. An integrative approach is what is recommended in case of chronic health issues like blood pressure. So always keep in mind that diet, exercise, sleep, and stress management are the 4 pillars of good health. We need to work on all these pillars simultaneously. Now, we have already discussed about the diet for managing blood pressure in part 2 of this series. We discussed various facts you need to know on blood pressure in part 1 of the series. In this one, which is part 3, we'll talk about the other 3 pillars: So if you missed out the previous 2 courses in this series on blood pressure, I would highly recommend going through them as well. What are you thinking? Come and join me in learning all about blood pressure and taking your health in your hands. If you are new to Ayurveda or holistic nutrition, I would highly recommend that you check out our other self-paced online courses on our website myholistickitchen.com. These courses have the potential of taking you on a healing journey, of restoring your overall health and renewing your vitality and outlook on life by educating and empowering you to take charge of your health and well-being. Looking forward to connecting with you all. Namaste.